It's Harvard. Should I have a better answer? Really, I wanted to take full advantage of all the blessings that I had through my community at home and to come to Harvard and to represent my community and to bring voices to the voiceless. And I think that Harvard is the biggest platform that I had access to allow me to do that, and I thought it would be a waste not to choose an education like this.
I chose Harvard because of the amazing financial aid. It was my cheapest school, cheapest option, and that really makes a difference when you're comparing offers from different schools. And also, Harvard's just an amazing place. The people here are so great, and a ton of opportunity once you get onto campus.
So there's a few reasons I chose Harvard. I think, first of all, I'm quite an indecisive person, and so I really appreciated Harvard's emphasis on its interdisciplinary liberal arts curriculum. I was really excited to have the opportunity to still be exploring all sorts of academic interests and have access to such cool classes, even once I do declare my concentration. And then I think beyond that, of course, you'll hear this from a lot of people, but the people. Even in my first year here, I've made such strong friendships, and it's just such an incredible opportunity to be in a community of people with such diverse experiences and who are just so excited to learn and to get to know you. And then also being able to take on the city. I'm from not the city, so being able to be here in Boston, but also being in a little bit of a quieter area in Cambridge, but still have that access to the big city was the perfect compromise in my case, so that I was, had a little bit of a transition moving into the city life.
I initially was against Harvard because of the name, and I was like, oh, it's Harvard, it's are you good enough for that and stuff like that. But coming to visit here, I just saw what made it so special and heard the stories of students and the experiences they had with the teaching staff and the tremendous amount of resources that Harvard provides, and that swayed me into wanting to come here.
For me, I think I wanted to choose something that gave me the biggest challenge, and I think Harvard did that. Challenge in a good way. I come from Hawaii, and I wanted to go somewhere that was completely opposite from me in terms of just general geography, how far away it is, the weather, just the community and all of that. And I think Harvard really did that for me. And it was just nice to be representing my family and my community at home at somewhere like Harvard, and just using the opportunities that we have here. I think there's so many classes and so many different opportunities that I would have never thought that I would be able to do unless it was at Harvard.
I chose to attend Harvard not only to prove to myself that I could attend and thrive at a four-year institution like Harvard, but to make my mother proud and my hometown proud, and prove to them that a small town boy can really make it in a big town.
I chose Harvard because here I knew I could combine all my passions, whether it was academics, music, or beyond.
I think Pharrell Williams said famously, or I don't know, he might have borrowed this quote from someone else. He said, if you surround yourself with people that run faster than you, you yourself will get faster. And this is a saying also that's pretty common in track and field, which I'm really passionate about. And I think the same applies to Harvard. Here, everyone is very driven, lots of like-minded people. They're super kind, they're driven, they're passionate. The thing that I really try and live by is make every day work, mean something, or do everything you do it to the best of your ability and stuff. And I don't know, it might seem it's something you have to lock in for, it's a grind or whatever, but I don't know, I like the fact that it's very normalized at Harvard. Being a nerd, it's very welcome here. Being super passionate about some particular subject or some particular thing, you're not gonna be an outcast, just an everyday lifestyle. And that's the perfect thing that I could have wished for. So I'm super grateful.
I chose Harvard because it was my dream as a little girl. And as I grew older, even with my other acceptances, I looked at every single place I could be in. I imagined myself standing in the middle like I am right now and saying, will I be happy? Will I regret where I choose? Will I have thoughts of anywhere else? And I knew the only school that I would never have a regret coming to would be Harvard.